And welcome, everyone. Welcome. Here we are. This is Minecraft, and I am Monster to Mermaid. In this gameplay, in the story I tell in this gameplay, I am the ambassador from the mermaid nation of Tana, which is a mob nation. We are a member of the mobs, like skeletons, enders, witches, pirates, all those people. And yeah, except for one thing, we are peaceful. We are a peaceful nation. We have no weapons. We don't use the trident as a weapon anymore. The trident is merely a symbol of a time when we were at war, in the same way that armor and swords are symbols of times in the past for Earth people. It's that same kind of thing, and so that's what we have. And here we are in Arnaaluk, which is a druid sanctuary. It is a steampunk-like druid sanctuary because we have lanterns, but we also have computers. And so it's a mixture of all sorts of those kinds of things, the things that make steampunk what it makes it. And we are listening right now to Drone Hands, a different piece of Drone Hands music than I normally play. He gave me a couple pieces and I have been so focused on one of them, but I'm playing this one today. So I hope you enjoy it, and welcome. Boy, we were in Twitch this morning and it was pretty wild what we did. And so we're going to go back there and look at it. First of all, remember we did some work, and this is the builder right here. This is Danny. Danny is working on upgrading a residence right now, and I don't know where that is. I'll have to find out. I don't think we had anything to upgrade in this. Oh, the dormitory. Danny is upgrading the dorm that is right here, and he actually needs a piece of coral that he is not going to get anytime soon. I have to request it from the Tana Nation because we are in frozen ocean waters and there is no coral beds in here except the ones we put in. So he's going to have to wait until we do that. This is what he's working on. This is a level 2.5, and he's going to bring it up to the level 5. So at 2.5, this is what this building looks like. Interesting. That's a new arrangement of that bed. That bed right there. That is new. Fascinating. I'm intrigued. That bed was always a double bed in here, which is the reason that I used that model the model of the other house, underwater base, because they had the double beds in them. But that is a change. See this right here? This is what the new dormitory is going to look like. And I get it. Since this is a dormitory, I understand that, Mixasa and Matlam, the designers. Of course, this is supposed to be a dorm, so this allows for 2 separate people to live here when it's a lower level and without having a commitment to some relationship. And so that is where we're at, and this is that's what Danny is working on. What time of day is it? It is after 1 o'clock in the morning. Most everyone is asleep. We have scientists, explorers of the university, and they are dressed, a lot of them are dressed in their clothing that they wear when they go out to explore. Some of them are getting used to their clothing, and others just haven't taken the time to change. That looks like Michael and Arabella right there. Hi, Michael. And so a lot of times they're just going to go in the clothes that they have on. And then the submarine, speaking of which, hi. The submarine techs are also in their work, in their suits that they wear when they are on the submarine. So they're the only ones walking around at this time of night that look like military, other than the three. We only have 3 peacekeepers. We have peacekeeper places, and this
Good
is
day to
Lee.
you.
Lee's a sub-tech. She's a submarine technician, one of the best. And but we do have 3 druids who are actually druid peacekeepers. It is for the peace of mind for the community, because these people are coming from war-torn city-states, and they are uncomfortable with the idea that there is no druid to come to anyone's aid if something happened. So we are going to have several peacekeepers, but right now we only have 3, and everyone is okay with that at the time being. Mira, who is one of our first 4 people, is first druid, and that means she has the highest rank in the city, and this is her station. This is the downtown. This is actually Druid Station Central, this beautiful building. And this is where she works out of. And you can see her computers. And she's got these lovely heated aquariums in the floor. And that is what's keeping those pieces alive down in there. They are not in the water, and it looks really nice. I love that. Okay, so let's come to the center of town hall. What time is it? It is 5 o'clock. It is almost time for people to wake up. Let's go to the tavern. We are still looking for Ezekiel's dad and Daniela's partner, Ezekiel's father. Daniela and Ezekiel are here, and Ezekiel's aunt, his father's sister, is here, but he is not. This is a member from a Colmer family. We do have Colmers. We don't have any Gardiner. We don't have any Courtenays, but we do have some other names. So we're looking for Dagworth. And this is Arnaaluk. We've had Arnaaluk in other city-states. And over here, sitting in the bar in the tavern area, that's a new name, Reveluri. I have not seen that name before. Fascinating. And then here, this is Clifton. We've had Cliftons in the past. I don't think we have one here. So we've looked, we don't have anyone right now. Let's come here. There they are. We're beginning to see people go to work. You see the researchers. Who is this in
Good to see you, mate.
Nicholas. Nicholas is one of the submarine techs. And he's actually in, it's interesting, he's actually in plate. I want to see if Atticus, our ambassador to the Nether, has gotten his plate yet. There are people wearing plate armor, and he has it on his list of necessity. That didn't turn out right. Necessities. Necessary. I was saying both of them at the same time. necessities. Nina is serving breakfast at her cafe, and you can see people coming in. There's the doctor leaving right now, Mildred. She's one of 3 doctors that we have, and she is going to a hospital. Who is that back there? Atticus, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you
Is
eating?
there a problem?
Why aren't you eating? Let me cancel out what he's asking for and get him to ask again. I wonder if he's stuck. And we'll do that. Sure enough, there he goes. He's having quiche for breakfast. Okay. He's the ambassador to the Nether. And we're going to come down here and see if he has everything he needs. He has no plate. I don't know. I know there's plate in the whatchamacallit. But here's one of the problems with plate, and we'll show it here. Each one of these pieces of armor is showing as one piece. Oh, I took them off because they were glitched. Let's see if I can add them again. Let's see if I can add any plate. Plate. No, wrong place. 3. Let's get him 3 pieces. Plate. And let's see what happens. Let's see if it's still doing that. I could put in the word armor and that would help. ARM. And yay, it's fixed. See, it was showing 64 when I selected, and now it is fixed. So let's select the helmet first. And there's a helmet, and now let's add 3. Why are we giving him 3? So that they'll be here when he needs them. Plate, armor, chest plate. And we'll do the chest plate next and select that. Did it do? Oh, it's still doing it. See this here? It's saying that it's 3 times 64. All right, so that's why we don't have any yet, because that's still messed up. You only get 1 piece of armor at a time, but it is putting that armor in a group of 64, and I don't think it's supposed to be. So I'm going to have to check on that. In the meantime, let's do something to help Atticus. I'm going to the warehouse. We're going through the university right now. We're in the university district, and we're going through to go to the warehouse. Let's go this way. So we're going, that's one of the couriers. And there's Danny, who's waiting for a delivery of things he needs for construction. We're going to take this walkway right here to get to the warehouse. Monroe is going to serve lunch, I think. Yep, it's pretty close to lunch. So she's getting the lunch menu ready for the people who stop in and have lunch where she is. We're passing the mahogany apartment building. That's the information center for this apartment building. And we're coming right over to the warehouse. And I'm going to look and see if we have any plate. And if we do, I'm going to get it. So let's look here in the book. Let me sort. Let's go back. Let's sort the warehouse just to make sure that everything is together. And now let's go and look. So you can see how many eggs we have. These bows are coming from the fissures, and every once in a while we pull them all out. We are a peaceful nation. These bows go back to the Mer nation of Tana, and Tana disposes of them. They remove the powers on them, and then they are used just for archery, for practice. On shore, they allow peaceful nations to have archery clubs they can have them. We're looking for plate. And look at this. We've got chest plates and we've got a helmet. Let's go for the helmet first. And we're going to find an indication in here of that piece. And luckily for us, it is on the main floor. Ooh, look how deep that is. We're seeing glow squid. That's how far down that is. We're underwater already, and then that goes even farther. Now, if they come up, they stop glowing. This is my story. They stop glowing, and they can't survive in the freezing cold for long. So it's kind of curious. This is compost. This is wheat. And here they are. So I was hoping they were both together, and as a matter of fact, they are. And it is giving me 64, which isn't right. So they shouldn't be stackable. I don't know that they've changed that, but that is the way normal armor is. And look, mistletoe from Jessie, from the alchemist. Excellent. That bottle of milk just got there. Okay, is that a refrigerator? It is. Look at the food. It's actually a refrigerator. Okay. Very interesting refrigerator. So we're going to take these back to Atticus. I would like Atticus to make a trip to the Nether, but he can't make one unless he is properly equipped. And since we do have a helmet, since we do have a plate, chest plate, we're going to give those to him, and the rest will have to be diamond. He should have some gold to take with him. He's supposed to have gold. We have gold, so they should be able to make that for him. We're passing through the library. These are researchers. Right now, we only have 2 students, and they are adults who have gone back to school. Hi, Atticus. And now let's come here. Before I call him, let me put these things away for a second. I don't want them in the way, so we're going to put them up. He has to take food. This tacos is probably the best. And then maybe the fish and chips dinner is also good. So we'll give him those. He has to take 64 ladder, torches, and then we'll check his pickaxe and his shovel and his axe. This one's not, I don't know about that. We'll give him this if he needs it. And we'll check his flint and steel and see if he has one. Anything else? He should be taking gold. Now he has a pair of gold boots right here, and maybe he's going to pick those up when he leaves. I don't like him going without anything gold. Grrr. And I don't even have one here, so I can't. I can request it from, let's look here. See, he should have a gold sword. Is it possible that the blacksmiths don't know how to make one of those? It is possible. It is possible. I know it seems unrealistic, but it is possible. Let's go. Okay, Atticus, you can't go yet. So let's walk through. Let's go to the makers. Believe it or not, it is 70 degrees here on the coast of the United States. It is the first time this year that it is that temperature. Thank you, Ariana, for getting off of the desk. She was probably fixing a light or something. Ah, everyone's going home. It's nighttime. Let's quickly go. Yep. See all the people? We have housing in this area, and workers are going to housing. We still have a couple students who are new, who are staying in the tavern. We haven't gotten, that's why we're building a new dormitory, because we don't quite have enough room. We're coming back here to one of the blacksmiths. We're going back to Amanda, and we're going to see if she has the recipe. Why wouldn't she have the recipe this late game? The fact that we have all these level 5 buildings, we don't fight. That's one reason. And at one point, we didn't make weapons. We only make them for specials, and this is one of the specials that she should know how to make. Notice we have turned off disable. We have turned off netherite. We don't have enough yet. And disable that. I don't want them wasting their time trying to make those. And we have leather, so we have everything that can be used to make. Do you see what I see? Do we see any? There's the diamond and there's the gold. Let's have her make a sword. I would rather it was this axe. Why don't we ask for the axe instead? Because it looks so cool. I think I'd like to have the axe instead. Okay, so we will request an axe. Let's see, she's got food. This is Amanda. And I don't think there's anything in here. Yeah, we did put some things in here. We put things that we thought we were going to repair. So we're waiting to see if we're going to repair that piece. So now that we know that she can make an axe and that I would rather have an axe, let's go back and do that. It just gives us a time. I love walking through and seeing what everyone's doing, even at night. It is very fun. We shouldn't have new people yet in the tavern, but I will check. Yeah, see, we don't have new people. Most people stay for a couple weeks. It's like a vacation. They come here and they stay. Some of them study, some of them just take vacation and walk around and enjoy themselves. Some of them go to the tourist sites. We have pyramids in the north, and some people come to see the pyramids. We also have a sunken ship that they have the ability. There are tours that will take you to the sunken ship, either to in a sub that will just swing around the ship and just explain, and swing around the pyramids as well. Or you can get into a diving suit and actually visit the subs yourself. Okay, so let's change this. And this is what we came back to do. Minimum. Let's take this off and let's do add, and let's do 3, not 13, 3, and let's do a golden pickaxe right on top. So let's do the golden pickaxe, and it just looks like some kind of symbol of authority. It doesn't look like a weapon, just a weapon. And so we will accept that, and now that is added to the list, and we'll see everything here they need to take. In the nether, the ambassador is the only one allowed to carry a weapon. He does carry a sword because of the fact that even though the mermaids do have treaties in the Nether, they're not as solid as they are on land. There is not a lot we can offer to piglins, and there's not a lot we can offer to zombified pigmen except to give them back the flesh of their comrades. And so because of that, we have a minimal agreement with them, but that's all it is. And that is that if someone, let me put these things in here for a second. I have a whole bunch of stuff on me. Now we'll just hold on to it. There we go. So if someone brings back the flesh, sometimes the flesh of hold on. Sometimes the ambassador comes into conflict, and if he brings back the flesh, he gives it to me, and I take it back to them. And when I do, this strengthens the relationship that we have with them, so that they honor our peaceful nature, and that is what we're doing. Okay, let me see what time it is. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Why don't we just go to bed? All the citizens are in bed, and in the morning we will get Atticus to be on his way. So we're going to turn out the light in this room. This is one of the druid quarters that we're using as a bedroom tonight, and we're going to go to sleep. And it is morning. It's still dark. You can see a little bit of the sunrise there. We're going to turn on the light here and come out. And we've got researchers. Those are researchers, scientists. Here come more researchers who are researching in the library and in the university. And we're going to head to Atticus. Down here. Let's see if we can get him on his way. Why isn't he going on his way automatically? Because I have him paused. Because I'm not interested in death. I'm not interested in experimentation. Not interested in any of that when it comes to people's lives.
Yes.
And hi. So, he does see this flint and steel. This is too far down. We're going to take the pickaxe away. He does have a decent blade. The axe is okay. His armor's okay, but we are going to replace it with this, and the helmet with this. This is not enough food. It's his favorite, but it's not enough. Let's put a new flint and steel, and let's put all of these pieces in. We're sending him with just the gold boots that are sitting over here. Let me see if I can take them off of here. I did. Okay, and let's come here and
I'll take care of it.
Get him and put these on. He's asking for all sorts of things, but right now I just want to make sure he still has the food on him. Let's look at his food status for a second.
Do you need something?
I need you to come back. Come back with me. And now recall, manage, unpause. Now what we'll see is, there he goes. He's going to put on his backpack, and then he's going to go over to his personal portal, and he's going to go.
Okay.
Now I just want to make sure that he doesn't put anything away, and he isn't. And there he goes. He's going to light his portal, and he's going to go to the Nether. Excellent. And we'll come back. We'll see him later. I've got two things of his that need repair, so I'm going to remove these and we'll hold on to them. I'll take them back up. Three things. I see that pickaxe there. Axe, not pickaxe. Let's put them here for a second. So I'm just going to put them in my backpack because I don't want to be bothered right now. Oh, I've got a bunch of stuff. Hold on. I've got a bunch of his stuff. So let's come to here, put these back, and I'm going to put all of this away. These are his. I can put that one back, and we're good to go right at the moment. Okay, so put these things here. I'll take them to the blacksmith and we'll have them repair them, and that's my story. I'm just going to say that the blacksmith is going to repair those things. I don't know where I got that piece of gravel. Don't care. Okay. Now we are ready to look at the new section that we started. So we have several neighborhoods. We are in the University District right now, and this includes the Exploration Center right here, which is a mixed military and university complex, and that's why it is a mixture of colors. Then we have housing for the university in this area here, and the Terracotta apartment building is also university housing behind the school. See where that bookcase is in the center there is actually another two houses, private housing for when there are kids. And bye, Danny. Okay, and well, the best way back is probably going to be to take this road right here back to the farm country. So right now we're in the town hall area. This is the town hall hospital right here, and ambulance. We have 2 ambulances, 3 hospitals. And this is one of the botanical gardens right here. This is the Spirit Botanical Garden. We're going to go through here. This is the Sakura apartment buildings. Their information center isn't finished yet. I've got lots to do. And their apartments aren't all inhabited right here. This is Haley right here, and I think Haley is working on something. She is not. So if we see something here on our way to the new area, let me come in here and look. This is a level 5 chicken farm, and this is the extension of the chicken farm here. Yes. And that is a level 5 rabbit hutch. This is a level 4 or 5, a level 5 shepherd. Yay! That's Jenna. You see that carrot? That's the rabbit farmer. But I think that this is only a level 4 of this building. But someone else is working on it. This is a level 3 of this greenhouse. So yeah, we don't have anyone to do anything with that right now. So we were just checking it out on our way to this area here. This is the farm district. Rayansh, one of our dairy farmers. And right here begins the new district. It starts with this mine. This is our second mine. Right over here is our second ores smeltery. Right here we have 2 of these. This is our second blacksmith, Amanda on the other side, and Franklin here. Hi, Franklin. And this is our second stone smeltery. right here, and this is Yale.
Okay.
Yale. And these are the new buildings that we are putting in, and these sponges are keeping the water out because this is open to the ocean right here. And here we are. So this is the new section that we were working on this morning. So what we did on Twitch was we added a builder with the intention that when the builder isn't needed in this area anymore, we might take them away, but we don't have to worry about it. We can have this builder be here, and this is going to be fun. Having someone in this area who can do repairs and things. We have a new apartment building, and you will notice it is a level 1. We are going to let the builder build this apartment building. We do not need necessarily to have to wait on that. I'm going to see how many builders we need over here, how long it takes the builders to come over and work on pieces in this area. I'm just trying to figure out why that error is there. And then we have added a new section here. This, believe it or not, is a stone mason that we are putting in. And we just put it in, so we haven't done anything to it. This is a Cavern style default stonemason level 5, because we cannot have our builders build something that's not meant to be built underwater. They'll just drown because they're going to want to go outside and build. And so that's part story and part that I'm not entirely sure that they wouldn't go outside. Hold on. Okay, so had to cough for a minute. So let's come here. So we put those in. Now, towards the end of the stream, the Twitch stream, and we moved this airlock so that we could put a hallway here. And next to the airlock, we're going to put a scrub platform, a mini submarine platform from Aquatica. The airlock is from Underwater Base, for mini submarines to come and pick up merchandise in this area. And right over here, this is where we put the new glass shop. But we've got a problem, Houston. When I was doing this earlier, one of my friends in chat, Jellybean, said maybe we should have a park. So in order to have a park here, we would need to have an Aquatica piece. Not necessarily, but this is the one that I want to use. Let's come to here. Let's bring this down. I'm going to bring these down in case I need them, and a pickaxe down. And let's look here, and I believe that it's gone. Yes, it is. Okay, so I have an idea. But it means that I'm going to have to build this connector because I don't want to wait. There's a whole bunch of things here that can be built. That's amazing that's staying there like that. There's a whole bunch of things over here that need building. And so I usually, towards the end, when the city state is more able to do the work themselves, I do less and less putting in of roads. This is the reason why they're going to build this apartment building and this builder. But because I want to put a glass shop here, and this glass shop is within the shadow of the connector that I want to put here, so we'll just show you what that looks like. Let's switch to Aquatica. A-Q-A-T-I. There it is. Okay, and let's go to connectors, infrastructure, connectors, and we want an X connector right here. I think this is the correct one, level 5, and let me see what I've got here. There it is. So I want that connector to be connected to this right here. So let's, I'm gonna have to float. Ooh, oh, it's letting me, okay. It's keeping me there. Let's bring this down. And there it is. And bring it over. Now I believe that it can be right up against this part right here and not interfere with the buildings that are here. And that is correct. Yay! And look at this. Look at the match right here. See, it's matching. That's brilliant. I love it. So, since these two are matching, we're going to put this here. However, look where the hut block is for the glass shop. So this Arcology glass shop is going to lose its hut block, I think. I'm looking at these pieces right here. Now, Arcology is a younger, or what should I say? Arcology is a newer style. And so some of the older styles, when they have overlaps like this, you really do lose the pieces that are outside the build. We might not lose it here. And so this is what we're going to find out right now, because we're going to build the level 5 of this building right here. And here we go. I'm going to do it. Level 5 constructed. Dun, 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 dun. Let's hex, and there it is. So this building is here. This entrance is open. This entrance is open. And so all of these entrances have water in them. We're gonna have to do water drain. Yay, it worked, excellent. So see this? This is the corner of this building. We don't actually need this corner here. In the entrance area here, I actually kind of like that it's hidden behind here. This is going to be interesting. I want to see what I want to do with that. I kind of like that, having kind of a little secret way in. That's the stone, that's the glass shop. And look at this here. Wouldn't it be nice with the glass shop being in this corner with this glass piece? I love it. I love it. So this is an Arcology glass shop, and see how this part is here? Why don't we just go ahead and combine this area and make this glass shop bigger? So this is actually here, the stone, and I'm going to bring this part. I'm going to make this stone shop bigger by having the walls come all the way to here. Now, Arcology is not expecting to be built underwater, so it does not have anything at all to make it possible to build this here. So we're going to have to put in the pieces. So we're going to expand this building right here. We're going to put a full block on top of this middle part, and that'll protect the half block that is underneath. Those beige blocks are halves, or slabs, sorry. Use the correct terminology. Slabs. And then we can take these pieces out, these pieces right here, and see how we want to have this section of this walkway become a part of this building right here. So see this right here? Let's bring this all the way up to the height of the building, which is there, which is smaller than this. So we might go ahead and bring it up to the height of this. And these would come over to here. And put that there. And we'll bring this across. So I am changing the design, obviously, of this. Do I want something here? Let's bring this part back right here. Let's use this and bring this whole section back so I can see where this is. Oop. I think it'll just take that away. Yeah, and it did. Ah, it did take a piece. It took. Ooh, look what we found. Ooh, we did bad stuff. All right, so let's put this here. Let's take a piece of this and put this here. And now this is open right here, but we're closing in this part right here to make this be here. Is this going to have a dome like the others? I don't know. We'll have to see. I haven't destroyed the hut block. The hut block with the dome piece. Oh, it doesn't have one. Well, good. That means we can put one on if we want, and we don't have to worry about it. Don't you worry about a thing. We're not going to worry about it. We're not going to worry about it. Nope, not you. So let's close in this ceiling part right here over top of that area there and bring it over to here. So this cut into this area, so we don't need these anymore right here. And I think right here, sure enough, we're gonna have to put glass in this part right here. So let's take this and this and put that there, and then we can put glass 1, 2, 3. So that part is closed in. And then on this side where this is, we'll decide how much of this is going to be here. And that's what we're going to look at. Now we didn't lose any of the, see, we didn't lose anything on that side. And let's bring this over to here on this side. So this is actually going to become the new piece. Let's put glass here. So I'm going to do this again. One here. Let's do a matching one on this side right here, so that this part is going to be glass, and judging from where this is supposed to be, the glass is going to be here, coming over like that. Ah, yeah, so we can open the door to be right there. Let's put this piece here, and those are in the right place. So yeah, so see how we have this piece here? Let's take this part away right to here, because this is going to be actual walkway there. And we might as well put the walkway piece in for a moment. This isn't going to be here, this part. And then let's come here. So this is what I do. I actually like doing this. I like taking Mr. Villager. Yes, a new glassworks. Hi, welcome. We're gonna have a teeny tiny glass shop over on this side. And this is going to be a part of where it is. I'm going to need, don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I don't know. I don't know. Let's bring this piece and this piece up and over right here. And then we'll see what we're doing, because technically this should come, whoops, this thing should come out and be here like that. Do I need something here? I don't. See that? It's all glass. So I don't need anything right there. And I don't need anything beyond this point right here on this or on this. I'm good with that for right now. How have I been? I'm good. I'm actually quite good. This last week has been okay. So when I say that, Mr. Villager, you do know that our country, the United States of America, is in the middle of a coup. That someone's trying to take over the government and do away with the laws, or use the laws however they want to use them. And so there is only so good I can be during a time like this. But one of the things about people who try to create a coup is that they want you to be scared. And so in that respect, no, I'm not scared. And this is what I am doing as a way to help people deal with what's going on. And that's the way I'm looking at it. That I want people to be able to be okay during this time period. And so that's what I'm working towards. When I stream, I'm doing peace. Yes, I'm saying that. That's what's happening here. That is exactly what's happening here. So, and it's really interesting too, because a lot of people, I think I've said this before, want to compare it to Germany, but I think this is Rome. I think this is the end of Rome is what we're looking at here. And yeah, so that's how I feel about it. Let's put this here for the decoration. We're gonna have to close this part in right here. I'm just gonna put this here now. And then this is going to be a window right here. So this is a glass shop. So of course, there's going to be a lot of beautiful window here. And let's bring this piece up and over. What do I do with the original pieces? I don't know yet. We'll find out in a little bit. And how do I feel about this? Yeah. Let me do this right here and do this, take that away. I'm gonna make it look better. And Mr. Villager, we're having our first day of spring. The temperature for the first time went up to 70 today. 70 degrees! Yahoo! Now I know that you're in the middle of summer and you're gonna start having a fall preview, because it's gonna be fall soon where you are. But for us, it's going to be spring. We're gonna start having spring weather and then summer. So yeah, so that is something that we are looking forward to here. So here it is. Here's the glass shop with the new pieces. Let's bring this down. Let's bring this area down so that I can put the glass in this part right here. Now, is all this glass going to be clear? I don't know yet. In the past, when we've done these, we've done all sorts of interesting things with the glass, like putting in different colors and doing things like that. We'll see what we do here as time goes on. Let me see. You know what would be good? Maybe prepare some sort of spring festival, maybe some decorations, and there in the colony, and of course a day off for our hardworking laborers. I absolutely agree. I just haven't decided which one yet. When we've already missed the pagan spring, which is what it should have been if I was going to do it. I'll have to see how I feel since I missed the pagan spring about doing a different spring festival or having them do one of their own. That's what we'll look at and see what we want to do about that. I'm going to have to go inside and look at this. This shop here. So this shop is intersected by this piece right here. And I'm not going to put any colors in right now. This is a decoration on the outside of this hallway, which we're not going to have here because they're going to be able to see inside the shop. I really like this as them getting a look inside the glass shop here. So I'm taking that part away. We have to extend the floors. Do I need something here? I do not. Let me bring this wall. This is going to be interesting. See what I'm taking away here? What do I want to do? Do I want to have glass? I think I do. Yeah, we'll just put the glass pieces that we need right here. Is that glass? Yeah, right here, so it doesn't so that part is there like that. And then what am I going to do here? I don't know. I'll see in a minute. This building is taller than the other one, and that's the reason why I'm wondering. If you need any help with the deco, just call. You might have some ideas. Oh, you might have some on hand. Okay, thank you. This is the hallway decoration piece right here. I'm gonna leave this corner like that. And this, if this is going to be a window, it needs to come down to here where we're looking at this part of the ground right here. Let us bring this in. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. We'll see in a minute what I'm talking about here. I see. I know. I see. There's a part of me that really does want to bring this all the way up to here and put this on the way we did with the other arcologies on the other side. And it looks like that is what we are going to do. So it's going to start right here. This is wrong. Dun, 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 dun. Yep, it's wrong. We have to bring it out one more to go on the outside of this. See that part right there? We need to be on the outside of that piece. This piece right here that is showing like this, we're going to make this piece a piece of the building right here and have it come up all the way to there. And then I can't get out from there, and I can't get out from there, so let's go this way. It's a way to, let me see what you're saying. Also, Mr. Villager is saying in chat, we are planning to do something like that here too. Maybe some improvised lamps around the camp and it might be the time we will eat the dishes we received from us, that they received from us. Oh, nice. It's a way to celebrate the crops. We have been trying to cultivate some stuff in pots, and it might work. Not at the amount to attend to the demand, but maybe a little boost of your production. That sounds actually really cool. That does. What am I doing here? I am expanding this area. I am going to have to bring, this is a ravine right here. I'm going to have to bring that part somewhere, so we'll look at it. But right now, this would actually be the new piece right here, coming all the way up to there. And this piece right here would be coming all the way across. Let me see how tall this is. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. I apologize, people. I know I'm jumping up and down a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, this is a glass shop. So all this glass is just fine for this shop. And then up here, let's do 1 and bring this over. So this piece on the inside here is gone, and this piece is gone. These are no longer the corner. This is the new corner of this building right here. And then we'll take these and bring these all the way over here. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and this piece here is going to have a piece on the outside of it. Yes, no, no, yes, no, no. And we'll bring this up. So see, we're going to bring the glass parts up and out to here. So this building has become quite big. So this is our little Arcology building that is turning into quite a building here. I'm going to take these out right now. Sorry for the breaking glass. Hopefully it's not too harsh. And take this part out. We're going to have to put flooring around those furnaces. This is going to be interesting. We might put a wall behind these 3, but for right now, I'm just going to put glass in so that I know that this is the end of this building right here. So are the glass blowers in a glass building? Yes, they are. We are giving them a glass building for them to be in. And look at that. Hello, salmon. So, based off of what I'm looking at here, let's take that away. This is actually an odd little piece here, but it is. Let's bring this. I'm going to bring this part over right here, and we are going to take this one away and make this part come here like this. I don't like the way that is working out there. This piece here is probably the piece that we're going to take out for the doorway, but let me see. So we already have 1, 2 pieces. And nope, this is going to be here like this. And this is going to be here like this. Guys, you're on the wrong side. I know you think you're okay, but you're actually not okay. I know, you better get out. Get out while you can. You're gonna get stuck. And we'll put that there. And then one, two, three. So this is a part of the hallway here. Look at them floating down the hallway. And let's come this way. This is enclosed now. Do I see any holes? I don't see any holes. I don't see anything that's going to leak. Let me take those away and put in solids right here just to make sure. And let me see. By the way, surprisingly or not, some of our women in the camp are even trying to replicate, oh, nice, to replicate some of the dishes. Excellent. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Yeah. And how fun. And with the ingredients that they have available, because we gave them some. This is being a nice activity, especially for the women who are raising children and were forbidden to work. This is also captivating many in here, bringing many of the tensions down. Nicely done, Ambassador. Nicely done, Mr. Villager. Excellent. I'm happy to hear that. That's wonderful. Let's take this block and we're going to bring it all the way up to the hallway because this is this building. So right here underneath these pieces of glass right here, we're going to put in this flooring. This is the original flooring in an Arcology level 5 building. Usually has this beige brick. I believe this is beige. Yeah, this is the beige, not the cream. And so I leave some things as a remembrance of the fact that Blocky Universe designed these buildings in a certain way, and I like to do that with all the building designs. Just leave a piece of something that shows that this used to be their building. What we're taking out here, look at this. We can take this all the way back to here, and look at this beautiful building. Look at this. So, right here where this is leaking, we'll put in the slab pieces. We can put slab into there. Something's going on here. I don't know what I want to put there. I think I'm not going to put anything right now. This is coming down right there, and that's okay. It's raining in the city. Hot town. And so, do I want to take, I can't take that away. I remember now. Oops. The hallway is there. So, this part seems closed. See, and so this is what they will have. The people will be able to look in here and see the glass cutter making glass in this area. We'll see what happens when we put the trees in, how we're going to have that part be there. And then these are the normal sections here. We still have to do something about this. Remember what we said. It's more than likely that because she uses 2 and she's got windows, which we don't need, we could make this a 4 by taking them right here like this. And what are we going to do with those pieces? I don't know. We'll see in a minute. And that would bring this part back in this section. Now the floor in this area is stone. This is a stone mason, so I'm not necessarily keen on taking the stone out just yet. Stone is heavier than the concrete, so what we will probably do is underneath this stone building, if it's not sitting on the ground, we'll have to put in a foundation, but I think it is. You can look here. Yep, it's sitting on the ground. Good. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that so much. And let me see here. And now in political terms, some of our members say that if you move away towards any of our infinities to progress with the colony, it will please us, but costing some of colonists' support. Interesting. So Mr. Villager is an ambassador to his own village, group of people that he has been guiding, and that group of people, see this part right here where this is dripping right here? Let's take this and let's take this right here. Why don't we bring this all the way over? Wait, we need these. Bring these over like here and take these pieces away all the way around, because we've made the building bigger. And then we're going to put in white on top. So this is actually the ceiling right here, and then we'll put the white part on top. So you know what that means here. This isn't going to be here, and let's put this, bring this all the way over to this section right here. Okay, and then here, let's put this in. So this is the reason when I, when I'm doing this, what usually happens is while I'm doing it, I get ideas for something, and then that changes what we're doing. So see how we have this whole section here like this? This whole section is leaking on the inside. So what we can do here is do this. Let's put glass on top. We're going to make this a skylight. Right now I'm just going to put the glass like this, and then we'll decide if we're going to have some special color or something. I know I could bring it down into stairs, but stairs leak, and that's part of the problem with designing underwater, is that certain blocks are not waterproof, and so it doesn't do any good to make decorations with stairs unless I do this kind of decoration, where I take the stairs and put them here like this. But that makes it that no one can see this glass dome, and I think I'd rather have it like that. And now let's go inside and see what this shop looks like. Sorry about that. Mr. Villager is saying in chat, I think we wouldn't even be in condition of dealing with stuff, but if we even have emeralds in movement inside our boundaries and small business, it shows nothing is impossible. That is excellent. That is excellent. Yay. Excellent. Yeah, I'm only doing a 2 doorway here because they're at the entrance there. We have this area here. I just want to make sure. And now we can take these pieces out. I've got a pickaxe. We'll take them out carefully. Glass does not leak. Glass is the only thing that doesn't leak. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, all the developers involved with both Minecraft and Minecolonies. That glass is doesn't leak underwater. Everything else needs doubles. And there we have it. Isn't this a pretty glass shop? Do I need this? No. And I didn't do this side of the floor here. So let's pull this. Now remember, we might put a furnace. Up to furnace chimneys in this area where the glass shop is. We'll see how we feel about it. We could have all the exhaust go up to a single area and be pumped out. We'll see what we want to look at. I just bonked myself. Bonk. Now, this can be actually opened. In this part, this is the end of this walkway here. This part, that's a corner, see? This part right here goes into here. We are not having this right now. Let's get a pickaxe. Let me put these up for a second and get the pickaxe down. And look at this. Mr. Villager is saying, if you build any structures that, in our view, we see have positives, you will gain even more of our support and have even more improved relations. Good. Well, that's nice to hear. We're glad to hear that. That's wonderful. So this whole area is the third. We are duplicating our ability to create products. This is going to be the second glass shop. We're going to have a third stonemason. We're going to have a third concrete mixer in this area. So all of those things are to help us cope. Now, I don't have anything happening off of these ends here. I am supposed to, but for right now, I'm just going to put the glass in so that I can open this up. Because right now I can't open this area because I can't get the water sources out because we've got this. So let me put that back. So we've got glass right to here. We're just going to put glass in the doorways, and that will help seal these areas here. This is sealed. This is an airlock, and that is all of them. So they are all sealed right here. So we're going to use the airlock to go back in. And now we're going to have our pickaxe. We're going to get our sponges down. What do I have here? Do I need any of this on the inside? I really don't. Let's put this away for a moment. We do need the pickaxe. Let's bring this down. I don't really need this even, but I do need the sponge. So let's put this here, and let's get all of this to go away for a minute, Mr. Villager. So Mr. Villager is saying, for example, building structures that are supported or proposed by his people. The best example is even more housing, hospitals, farms, composters, and planters, or then rules that you propose that are supported by us. For example, if you think it's good enough that we would like to enact mandatory crowding. I don't know what that means. You're going to have to explain that one to me. What is mandatory crowding? Tell me what that is. And we're going to open this area here so that we'll take the sponges down from here. This is all dry, and this part is dry up to this point. So now we need sponges in this area to find the source, the water sources here. That's not a water source. There's a water source somewhere. Let's see if we can find it in this hallway. Okay, so these are still here. This is closed. This is closed. Let's put the source there. There's no source in this section. Let's take the source from here. And there is still a source in this corner in here. This is still wet. So that means there's still a source somewhere. There's something. Look at this. I think this is the source. I think we're missing something right here. Let's put, where'd that glass go? Hello, glass. There it is. One. Let's do this from inside, 2, and 3. Okay, so that source is gone. The water's going down. House everyone in every house available independently of how they are or if they are related, increasing housing capacity greatly by causing tension and the disapproval of colonists. He's kidding. That would be wild, but absolutely not. So yeah, we're not going to do that. So mandatory crowding, we are not going to do. And this is a walkway here. See where we are? This is actually the blacksmith right here, in the new hallway. So let me take these away for a minute. I want to see what's here with this part and what we might do about it. So see, this is here. Yeah, you have to be. You have to be kidding. So yeah, let's take this and bring it here. This is going to be interesting, and this one, and put it here. So we're going to have one of these pieces right here. We do have an airlock here. So the airlock piece is going to have the red coming in that direction. What's this? Oh yeah, we haven't opened that up yet. So we'll go over there in a minute and open that part up. Yeah, nah, definitely not. We just aren't. We just aren't going to do that. So, yeah. Let's put this here. And how much farther do we want? Yeah, we actually do need this to come here. So the blacksmith has actually widened. The blacksmith part here has widened. This is a piece of the structure here, and I don't want this. Or, hold on. I think this hallway is intersecting buildings. This right here, I do want a wall where this is. Absolutely do. So we're gonna put that there. Where this is, I definitely want a wall here. So we're not gonna have this right here. This is going to move over because this is the new one of these pieces right here. So we'll put that in like that. And by opposition from the colonists, they propose rewarded rooms where housing quality is offered by prices and depending on how much each colonist benefits the colony. That is a curious setup. It's an interesting proposal. That's what I'll say to that. Something's dripping here. There it is. This isn't right. Let's put a piece here. There we go. And then we can put this piece here. If we were selling things, if we had, if we were doing commerce like that, possibly, because that definitely sounds like capitalism. Possibly, but the type of, we're not doing capitalism. Or if we're doing capitalism, we're actually doing Star Trek capitalism. We're doing Star Trek. So we're definitely not having a situation where where there is a way for people to feel that they're less or anything even remotely like that. Ooh, this doesn't go here. Oh, this one doesn't belong. There we go. And since we have the iceberg over top of this part here, we might not have a skylight here. See this part right here? This is the ice pack. And this, why don't we go ahead and close this hallway up? So let's take these pieces here and this and close this up. There is also a neutral option, which is the default one of Minecolonies, housing queues. Housing are offered for free, but depending on each colonist and possibly family needs, this is a neutral way to give homes, but have to wait in a queue to get a home would be quite hard. Yep. And that's why we're doing Star Trek. I'm not interested in that kind of hardship. And yeah, so we would end up doing Star Trek in this area, in this vicinity, because of what you're talking about. Let's take this away. We don't need that one. And we're just going to cover this. Remember, we're in an ores area, and this is copper. We have more than enough copper to cover this area, and it's going to look like that. So when they come into this is the blacksmith right here, the airlock, and this piece right here we don't need to have, so we're going to put in this. This is the airlock here, so this piece is going to be this color, but this piece is going to be this color, assuming that this piece is even going to be here. Yes, it is. So let's put in this part and put the blue right, oops, that wasn't blue, right here. Of course, we have many options. If housing doesn't seem good enough, would be interested into essential goods regulation. All of these are capitalism. A type of capitalism that so far isn't working well in our country. I want to do Star Trek capitalism. I want to see what happens with the way we're doing it, where everyone is fed. They just go to a restaurant and they get their food, where everyone is able to have jobs that they enjoy. It's one of the things that I do, that they are not manually assigned. What is it? Yes, they are manually assigned a job because we are not having people do work that they don't want to do. So if they have, and how do I tell that? The skill set. I'm just using skill set and saying that the fact that they have the skills to do this means, I think I'm going to bring this over to blue.
What a beautiful
I
sky.
think I am.
Look at those clouds.
You can see clouds? Where do you see clouds? Oh, they might actually be able to see some clouds. Yeah. We do have a connection to the surface. So, yes, that when they are unhappy, the way I see it is that their growth doesn't increase. In other words, they don't increase their abilities. That's a sign that they might not be happy with what they're doing. These are the things that I like to do to show what's going on with them. We're not going to have a connection here because it's going to be off sides. So we'll just have this go like this, and where this is blue here or red, yeah, we'll just leave that for just a minute until I see. You have many options of housing. Yeah. Nah. Yeah. So, yeah, we've tried all those things already. Okay. Maybe a little exaggeration, right? But maybe you'd be interested in maintenance duty. What does that mean? What's a maintenance duty? What are you talking about? So for those of you who've come in late, Mr. Villager is an ambassador, and we are talking ambassador to ambassador. He is an ambassador to villagers, and he has a village state. In other words, a group of villagers who are their own country, and he is advising them. So he is talking in relationship to that. We're just having conversation about things that he's thinking about, and that's fine. I'm gonna leave that one. This is another one of these where we have this part. All do maintenance, colonists. Unproductive do maintenance. What does unproductive mean? Why would there be anyone who's unproductive? If they're unproductive, then that means that they don't like what they're doing and that they need to be given something else to do. And giving them something else to do depends on what they are interested in. So on this side and this side, we have this. See what we've got here? So we've got this little area here with nothing. Right now, I think I'm going to put this here. I could make like a little garden area or something, but I don't think I'm going to do that right at this moment. This is coming all the way across, but see this part right here? We're not having, oh, yep, we're not having this, and we're not having that. So in this area here, this is going to be just a little different. How many of these pieces are there? Let me see how many there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, it's even. So we can't do anything in the center. So we'll just have to have it be like this. So we're not going to call attention to the fact that this area here is in fact even when everything else is odd. 1, 2, 3. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and this is 6 right here. Do I need this? I don't think so. No. Yes. Let's put this one here because that one's there and that works. And then these white ones here. And let's look. You in chat, you're welcome to join in if you want. Simple. Those who don't hit their daily quota. I knew it. I knew that's what you were thinking. I knew it. And it's like, absolutely not. We don't have daily quotas. Daily quotas suggest that that we have people who are unhappy with their work. We don't have people who are unhappy in that kind of way. Look at this. This is cool. I'm going to have to go out and rearrange that part right there because it is definitely showing something else. We're going to put this through here. And I've got a light here. I'm going to rearrange the lights in this section here. And what was that? I said we don't have daily quotas. Daily quotas suggest that people have to be told how much they have to produce. And we're not actually doing that. People produce what they can produce in the time that they work. If it's not enough, then we'll put more people on. Do you hear that person? That's a person working unsupervised. They're just making stuff because they've been requested to make it. That's what kind of a world we want. And that's what kind of a world we have here. That is the kind of thing that I'm looking at and that I want to do. I'm not going to be able to have this. This is going to be icky. I'm going to have it be like this. And this one here, this is a little submarine pickup here. And it has, it has this piece. I think this piece is here. 1, 2, 3, 1. And we'll make it gray for right now until she's done, whoever the builder is. And we'll put that right there. Okay. And I'm looking at Yale and at Franklin. If it seems like they get kind of hungry, then we'll stop and we'll check everybody. But for now, we're just trying to forge ahead a little bit. This shop is ready for a stonemason. And this over here is fine. And we'll look here. This is going to be interesting because we have people like Nancy and like Dax who are living in a little teeny tiny apartment in the visitors shopping center. There are apartments there. They might come over here and this would be Nancy's new shop right here. And around the corner, Dax could have This little glass shop, which he might think is really nice. Maybe he wants to do some special kind of glass work. And that's why he doesn't mind having a little teeny shop, whereas Nancy gets to produce these sculptures right here for other cities. And she likes having enough room to do that, and maybe she felt like she didn't have that on the other side. So this is what we'll do here. And no, that sound. Oh, the sound, that was the blacksmith. It was the blacksmith making something in the shop, which is Franklin, by the way, right here. So see this where Franklin is? This is all gonna open up right here. And look where it is. So see, we can open this entire section right here. Now this is hot, so we need that to stay where it is. But this part right here, there used to be glass here, and now we have this. We're not going to have this section right here. We'll see what we do with the rest of this decoration piece. Is there a piece missing? No, there isn't. Okay. So we'll see what we want to do with that. It was Franklin, and this is Franklin's shop. And now Franklin has a neighbor who is right here, and their shops are their shops, they can walk back and forth between each other's shop, which is nice. We haven't had that with some shops in a while. This kind of interaction. We have a little bit of it on the other side, and so we're going to have that here. I think I took away too much right here. Let's bring this block, this concrete. Why am I putting concrete back? Because I don't know what I'm putting here yet. This is a stonemason, and I don't know what she wants her shop made out of right yet. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring this part down. Those two pieces can be there for right now until I decide on something else. And it looks like that. Let's get this part of his floor to come right here. And is it dripping? No, good. Okay, and so yeah, this is probably not going to be stone, but I don't want to do that today. I'm really just trying to open up some of these areas. So that area is open. This area here is open. This is the airlock. This is open here. I haven't even got there yet. So let's continue for a minute. And we'll come into this part right here. Is it unrealistic what I'm proposing? Of course it is. It's unrealistic in the way that we've been taught, but it can't be unrealistic. There are other countries who are on different systems. I just was in the water. That means there's no light here. I'm gonna have to put some lights in this section, because when I got out of the water, it got really dark. So that's how much water there is here. Let me put, let's go to Simply Light. Did I pass it? Yes, there it is. Simply Light. We're gonna take these right here, and I'm gonna use them for a minute. I can put one here, and I can put one here and here, just for the time being until I figure out what I'm going to do. And that, we're just sponging out the water right now, so we're looking for the sources of the water that are in the building. And this part is good. Oh, no, there's a source right there. Is that open? That looks like it's open, doesn't it? Hold on a minute. It sure is. Okay. I was like, wasn't that weird? Okay. So now we've got the source going back into the hallway. I have too many things. These are in the halls. I'll hold on to that for a minute and we'll take that away. And now let me bring the sponge back down, the pickaxe back here, the glass right there, the wax, I don't know. Let's put that there for a minute. This is clay from outside. And I'm in the water again. There's a source here, and one here, and one here. These are all new hallways that we put in. We don't need these anymore in this area. And look at here. And I think this is good right here for right now. Am I going to put one of these? It looks like I should have one, doesn't it? It definitely does. Let's put this piece here. Let's put gray here for right now until I decide what I'm going to do with that. And we'll put this right here. I need this white right there for that hall. And this is a corner piece of the hallway. This is the hallway coming through here. This is all closed in now. And this part is here like this. Now we can see ourselves looking through the glass area here, which looks really cool. And that's going to be fun. We're going to have gardens in this walkway the way we have them in the others. And we'll fix that in a little bit. But let's look at this part right here. So this is leading to the glass shop. The glass shop is it blue? I'm trying to think. It might be cyan, so I'm going to wait and see if the glass shop is the same shop color as the mine, and then we'd be able to put cyan in this hallway. But for now, this is what we need to do something about. Right here, this is a hallway that is 2 levels, and we're going to bring this down. So since we have this piece, I don't know that we need this piece here. See, it's not coming through because the glass comes up to here. Let me get a piece of glass for a minute and put one there. No. Here? No. I'm trying to get there. 2. And one more over here maybe. Or we'll have that piece come across. Let me look here and let's bring that up right there. Let's bring this side up right here. So see, I'm wet again, and so that's what happens when I get wet. We're bringing this part back, and we have to be super careful here because we're going to have people come in this direction. I need to bring it back this much so that when they step up, that where they're stepping is, see how this is right here? This is what we're going to do on this side over here. And look who's coming. See this? This is why we have to be careful. So she is floating already. But I think this is far back enough. I'm going to take that away. We'll bring the gray up, or orange, in this area, and I need one of those. So let's put the orange here, and just for now we're just going to put orange there. Did it close? No. Because this is here. Let's do the half piece right there. Right there. Let's put a piece of glass in right on this part right here. And who has blown the pipe? And we'll put that part in. There we are. Dun, 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 dun. All right, so now we have a section right here that is coming this way, going this way. Let's take these, put them here. This is a house right here. Poor people. They haven't gotten their furniture or their appliances yet. And this is the house where we're not going to be able to have the kitchen here. We have to have the kitchen in this corner. And we're going to push this out and make kind of a, kind of like a, what did they call it? Like a bay window. We'll make that in this one. Well, up there are, oh wait, Mr. Villager has added worker unions, heating pipe watch. That's a good one. Assisted quarantine. I don't know. Directory run pubs. Abolished management. Directory run pubs. What does that mean? You mean like pubs that serve things? We only have the Cavern is the only bar. We might have a bar in the hotel. We'll see. When the hotel is done, it would be nice to have a place in the hotel for that, and we'll see how it works out. This right here is okay. This is coming to here. This is coming to here. This is going up this much. On this side, it looks like this should be glass maybe, and only one piece. And yeah, let's take glass for a minute here, and let's just go ahead in anticipation of the fact that this is going to be here like this. Now, yeah, this house is here, but I don't know what's going to happen with the windows. So I'm going to see if they would like to do that. And this part here, let's bring this over in this area on both sides to there. And then I'll see what I want to do with that other part. When we're outside, we'll look at that. We're going to work on this house in this thing. Who has blown up the pipe? You mean? Heating pipe watch. Just as a part of maintenance that people, the colonies, directory, and foreman will run the restaurants and taverns and sell alcohol without limits for each consumer, basically enacting an alcohol monopoly. Aww. Yeah, nah. That is very funny. That is funny. Yeah, nah. Look at this. Look at our courier taking the new road. Yay! They have discovered that this way is faster And so they're coming this way to get the deliveries done. This is what we did. This is what we were after by putting in this corner road here so that they would be connected to this part. We'll see what color we're going to make this. I still have to work on this. And look, reminding that this was the only proposal that actually injecting capitalism into the colony. Yes, I know. So, yeah, that's interesting. That's the outside right there. The glass is sitting inside the, inside this part right here. And normally it should be sitting on the outside, but since right now there isn't anything, nobody's going to build in this area, I don't really have to worry about it too much in that and in here. And then when it comes time for them to put up a dome, we'll do that. You're asking about heating pipes? Asking about the heating pipe watch. Yeah, nah, I'm not really, because we definitely have some huge heating facility areas or facilities. Even though we don't talk about it, we do have heat running through this whole pipe system here. We have heat that we can see in these businesses right here. They are actually showing. Then the heat for this is underneath. We can see these areas here. These are letting the steam out, the heat out through there. We'll see if we do the same for this. Now, I might make those pipes bigger in those parts. Is that open? No, there's a piece of glass there. Okay. I would almost rather that the glass was here, but it depends on what kind of trees we have here. So I'm not ready to do that. We're going to make a park in that part. And remember this part that is a section of this area here. We're going to take this back right in here because this is inside the workshop, and see what's missing now, so we don't have any glass in here. And that is a full glass block. Let's just put a glass block on these parts so that I know that I have to do something about that. And since this is the hallway here, we're just going to bring this part over to here. Do I need this to come? I'm just going to fill that in right there. So this is the shop. This is actually the shop, the hall. People can watch them make their stuff in here, and we'll see what we want to do with those ovens eventually. All right, so we know now that the couriers like this new walkway, and what we were trying to do is keep the couriers from using the dairy as the walkway through to this area. This is the dairies right here, and at one point this was the only way to get back to this mine right here. But now this mine and all of these areas here, this is the hospital right here. This is the apartment building, one of them right there, and the ore smelter are all connected to, with the blacksmith, are all connected to this set of hallways here. let's open this and let's put, while it's nighttime, how many things do I have? Good gracious. Most of this is in the locations, so I'm going to take that away. Let's see how much I have, because see, I have all this up here. Take this down. I definitely need the sponge. I might need glass. Take this piece down, and that's everything. Wait, let's come here and put these away for right now. And let's open this. I'm going to open this with a sponge. So there is a source in here somewhere that is letting water out. And there we go. So now this is dry. I got wet. So I'm here. And Mr. Villager is saying people will dedicate part of their free time to check the heating pipes of the colony, seeking for any smaller leaks, looking for reducing the fuel demand from industries and kitchens. Not in their spare time. We will actually, that is actually the function of the peacekeepers when they are around the city, that other people will notice when there are things that aren't working, and they will report them so that those things can be taken care of. They don't do that in their spare time. That's not a hobby. If a person is feeling like that is something that they love to do or something like that, then we would be looking at, let me get some orange. That's actually orange in that section. That is an apartment building, and oh, no, it's yellow. But again, be honest. Your proposals didn't directly try to insert capitalism into the colony. You didn't try. Is that what you're saying? That wasn't your purpose. You weren't trying to put capitalism into the city, right? That's what you're saying. That wasn't what you intended. Is that what you're saying? That sounds like what you're saying. Dun 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 dun. Yay! This is our builder, our newest builder shop here, and we are going to have someone who is a level 5 work on this shop. Even though it's a level 1, we can have another builder come and work on it, and that way it won't take forever to build. And comically, technically, the directory run pubs has a bad effect. Once public workers won't intervene into their consumption, it would theoretically turn into alcohol abuse. Only this one tried, only this one. We don't really have to. A lot of times, abuse of alcohol is unhappiness, and we don't have people who are unhappy in that kind of way for very long. If they're unhappy, it's noticeable, and it reflects in their work. Like, for instance, Raquel Andrews, who was the concrete mixer. What happened was she came in originally as a concrete mixer, and yet her numbers were very low. Her skills weren't increasing, and she didn't seem to be doing as much work as Juan, who was her apprentice, who actually was up to her level, and he came in as a kid. And so because of that, another druid wanted a hand at being a concrete mixer. They were actually an excellent concrete mixer. They had the skills, and they were just never given the chance to be that, because they were a druid in a war country. And so he's definitely blue, but I want to do this orange right here, or yellow. And so she took over the job from Raquel. I think we have a building here, but we don't. That's not where the building is? Where did we put that building? Hold on. Let's look for our housing. This might be our housing right here. Let's look. And so she took over, and Raquel is currently going back to school. She's a student. She never got a chance to really study. The score piece that we use for their knowledge, their school knowledge, was low. We use intellect. It doesn't mean intelligence. It means that their school knowledge, it's a level of their school knowledge. What am I going to do here? Let's open this door. Look what we've got. Dun, 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 dun. Yay. So this is a brand new apartment building. And as you can see, it is a level 1. We haven't seen a level 1 of this building in ages. So we're going to do this. And let's come in. And this is the end of the building. We're not going to have to worry about that for a while. Do I want to have a guard tower out at that end? I'll try and figure out if I do later. Let me see here. Yes, it's actually not going to be, we already have 8 builders. We're going to have Elena come over first, and she is going to work on this when she gets done with her farm. And I'm going to look for a minute now that I've opened that up and see how far Elena has got. I think she was the one who needs some coral, and coral has to be specially ordered. So let me look for a minute. You can keep going and building anything that will make you happy, and you won't annoy with the weak it's not weak. I don't consider your proposals weak. I actually don't. I consider them to be proposals, and as proposals, we're in a situation where, are we going to accept the proposal? And that is what we look at. And it's a proposal, so nobody knows what it's going to be until somebody actually does it, or until we look at history and see if it has already been tried. So there are some aspects of your proposals that the capitalism in the United States has already done. And so I have an idea of what that leads to because of where we are right now. So in that respect, that is what I'm looking at. And when I say that I want a Star Trek economy, a Star Trek country, that's what I mean. That we do not have a place where we don't take care of the least of us. And that we even have a least of us is part of the problem. And that is what we are looking for. And build more gardens? Yes. So why don't we do that for just a second? So this area right here is going to be one of the gardens, and we'll pick a tree in this area. We'll pick a tree that we haven't used yet to be a part of the garden in this walkway. So let's show anyone who hasn't been here in a while, we can show you, although I should put the restaurant in. I need a restaurant, Mr. Villager. How much time do we have? we have a whole hour. Okay, so since we have a whole hour, we're going to look at the trees that we've used so far. And we have a lot more different kinds of trees left. But let's look at what, I beg your pardon, the ones we've used so far. Hold on for a second. Let me take a sip. That is the last of my tea, but we'll put that in. So we're going to put a beautiful botanical corridor there. And botanical means that it is an indoor garden. And we have botanicals right here. Yes, it's lovely tea. Botanicals right here. Speaking of tea, let me say this. So one of my favorite viewers, Zaf, I haven't seen him in a while, and I'm just going to post this here just in case. He has left several of the socials, and so have I. So I'm not on Instagram anymore, and because of that, I don't have a way of communicating with him. He actually left Instagram, and so it doesn't matter anyway. I'm on Blue Sky, I'm on Discord, I'm on Facebook because of family. And so those are the places that I am. But Zaf, I was hoping he would join Discord, and he hasn't yet, but I really hope that he does. So that he can at least see news and be connected to all of the people who really like him, like us. We all like him, and I miss him. And so I'm just putting this in right now, just because I do think about him, and I don't want him to think that out of sight, out of mind with him. So that is one thing. We've had other people who have been a part of chat that have gone away. That's fine. I mean, I know I'm not going to be able to at some point keep track of everybody, but I do want to try and hold on to as many as I can. But Zaf is the second person to watch my live streams on Twitch when I first started streaming, and that is the reason why he is important. So let's come here, and this is one of our botanical gardens. So this is how we're going to make that hallway look. This is yucca trees in here. There is no wood for yucca trees, so we use stripped cypress, and that seemed to be the best one for us. Me and you day. Yeah, it is. It is. Which I like, Mr. Villager. So I know it's more fun when there are more people and stuff, but every once in a while it's fun just to have you. Someone else is in chat. It might be Vincentius. But someone else is also here, or Jelly Bean, just watching and doing something else. Let's look. So this is the yucca section, right over here. Yeah, I know. This is Skyrus. These are Skyrus tree trunks right here. So this botanical garden is from the Skyrus forests. And over here we have spirit trees already, even before they actually appear in the game. The Biomes You've Gone has some of these. And so since they were available, we use them in this forest. And then down here, let me see if we have any. We should have I don't think that we have a mahogany forest. This is waxed oak. These are, this is the Oaks apartment building right here. And I think it says so somewhere. But this is actually, I do believe, going to be the Oaks right here. And let's come through and let's see some of the others. I think the only other one we have besides mahogany over here, we should have, this is the Zelkova. And these are Zelkova trees, and the Zelkova forest back here. The botanical for the Zelkova is right here. It's one of the thicker ones. There isn't a railroad in this area, so the tree has been allowed to grow into the center. And then why don't we go this way? We have the witch hazel apartments down here, and they do not have a botanical garden, but they do have a reception center that has the witch hazel tree use. And the witch hazel apartments is a double apartment. So far it's a double apartment building. It might end up being a triple, but I don't think so. I think these are too far away for anybody. But this is building 1, that building we just walked through. And this is building 2 of the witch hazel apartments right here. And that is fisheries behind us. And what's going on with you,
Can
Thomas?
I get you something?
Okay, no, but maybe I can help you. I want to find out what's going on with Mauricio, why Thomas isn't getting fed. Someone lives here, so we're going to close these doors. People live in these apartments, although it might be warm, and that might be why those apartments are open. It's 5 o'clock. It looks like he's actually going to the restaurant, but let me see. He's not going to get there soon enough, is he? He's going for dinner. Oh, look at this. It's 6 o'clock at night. He's just not going to make it. I think he just left without getting any food. Yep, he's not sitting. So, oh, maybe he was putting in an order for tomorrow, right, Mauricio? Mauricio's closing up and going home, and that's what happened. He came in, and Mauricio said, "Sorry, guy, I'm closing. I'm a breakfast and lunch place. If you want dinner, you should go over to Michael's." And that is true. He serves breakfast and lunch, and Michael's serves dinner. We can go down this hallway to where Michael is. He has a beautiful restaurant where he serves evening meals. Wouldn't that be fun? That's not available yet in Minecolonies, but I look forward to that. So see right here, this is an evening restaurant, and Michael's kitchen right here. We've got a little place where Michael eats with his staff, which is now just couriers. When the couriers come in, he sits them down here and lets them have something to eat before they go back, because he's pretty far out from the warehouse. So he does that. This is the restaurants that we have, and it's a good thing we're looking at them because we have to put in a restaurant over there. So Mr. Villager was talking about a bar, and this bar right here, this hotel will probably have a bar in it. We'll see. Oh, look at this. Look at the windows. Yay! They'll be able to see the haunted ship from the hotel. This is a glacier right here, but on this side of the glacier, they'll be able to see, wow, into the submarine bay. And that is pretty amazing. They're going to see where the submarines come into the warehouse and the logistics center. That's going to be really cool. This is not going to be a door here. Let me see how much room I have between these two buildings. I have a lot. So we could actually put we might actually put a restaurant in here. We could actually fit a restaurant in this little space right here and have the tables and chairs run along here, because this would be, what's its name? Steampunk Barracks Restaurant. We could put it right here the way we did in the town hall and have a restaurant in the in this hotel, and then people can either go out to Michael's restaurant there, or they can go around the corner here and go to Mauricio's restaurant, which is down this hallway right here, which means they go through this garden. This is really nice. So they'd be able to go through that garden area. Now, if we wanted to, we haven't considered this anyplace else yet, but we could put in grass for them to walk on. We would have to leave an area for the couriers in the center, but these corners, we already know that the couriers cut off these corners, which is why they're cut off. But if we wanted, we could add grass in those spots where these benches are and just let them be able to sit and enjoy sitting on the grass. We might decide to do that. Let's come down here. This is, of course, is the aquarium area here, and this used to be the stone mason shop of Aquatica, and when we removed it and moved to an Arcology stonemason shop right here, because this hallway is crucial and I didn't want it to be blocked. The Aquatica stonemason has all these pools in it, and it was just inconvenient. And so when we began to expand out beyond this stonemason, we changed the building, but we left the level 3 of that stonemasonry and used it to make the aquariums that you see here. That was where we got the idea that we were going to put aquariums in this section. In the other sections, of course, we have trees in those areas because these are druids and they actually prefer remembrances of their tree forests, of all the different forests that there are, because of course they're druids. So that's why we're doing it that way. Okay, so that was good. We were just taking a look. It's been yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I know. One day, hopefully, we'll have more people watching. But when people are distressed, a lot of times what they want is to play games that play their own games, first of all, and secondly, play games that allow them to work out their emotions. I totally understand that. playing their own games is good, and I completely support that kind of stuff. This is really for, I'm hoping that people who just need a voice in the room, who aren't necessarily playing at the moment, but would like just to have some peace and quiet from the, oh my God, from the noise of the political situation that we have right now. I'm hoping that that is something that we can, I don't have any way for these to be. I don't think we're going to have, I have to have the red one. I have to have this one coming here. I don't have to have this. We can put the light right here in this one. So let's take this light out of this hallway. Let's come over here. Let's get this. Let's remove that. Let's get that. Let's put this back. And let's come to here. Boinka. I know I got turned around. And see where this is right here? And this is a perfect place to put this light. We'll put it right there. It doesn't show up top. And then we can put this on top of it. And then when we get pieces to keep that from leaking, we'll work on that. We should have some, nope, these are all solid here. So I'll look and see if we have, that is, there we go. That's what we're looking for. And ultimately, I'm going to make these look like this as soon as we figure out what we're doing with the trees. And we'll light up these hallway areas. We can light this one up. We know what we're doing here, so let's put a light here, put that in, and let's put boinky. Let's put this part right here. I would need dark to put in for that other part. I only have one of these. Wow. So we'll put it right here. Wink like that. Because this is pretty much finished, this part of the hallway right there. Isn't that pretty? It just sounds really pretty. I think that's starting over that piece of music. But we'll let it start over today. This is different from the music of drone hands that I normally play. And look at this. Where are you going, Philip? Where's Philip going? What you doing, Philip? He's just walking around. Look at him walking around. He's like touring or something. That is fascinating. Is it raining? I don't hear it. But that was interesting, wasn't it? Where are these? Where do these keep going? Maybe I didn't put any here. Ah, I didn't, because this is coming to here. And it's not dripping. That's what happens in that section. Okay. Do I need this? I don't want to put it away just yet. We'll just use our empty hand. Look back curious and strangely. Yes. Yes, Yale is looking. We're going to have to bring a builder up here as soon as she is ready. And we will, but right now we need to look at a restaurant. So I'm going to come out here. All of these pieces that I have on me that are taking up space are available, except this piece, except that gray. So we'll have to leave that there, but everything else is in the city already, and we'll leave that. This is an apartment building here, but right here, look at this space right here. I want to put another restaurant. Now, I already have 2 Aquatica restaurants. Let's go up to the surface. Let's go up here. It's definitely not raining. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. I think he was just taking a walk around on his way to work. He just wanted to see the news section. Isn't that interesting? Yeah, he did. So let's get a build tool. It's very bright up here, isn't it? We've been down there for so long. Let's get a build tool and let's look. So Aquatica's restaurant, there's only one, and we've built this. So we have 2 of this restaurant. And so I don't want to do that again. Let's go to Arcology. And we have one of these restaurants here. This is the restaurant for Arcology. This is Nina's restaurant. This is how we started with Nina's restaurant right here, a level 5. Looks like this. So see, you can see it's her kitchen and her restaurant area that we furnished. We furnished it differently and of course changed the walls. Scroll down, hold on. Scroll down. If you wish, maybe I could provide you some good plant beds for your corridors. Well, if you want, and if there is space for them. Plant beds, you mean like a restaurant? Yes. Do you mean like compost or podzol? Because we have plenty. We have plenty of that, actually. So I don't think you need to provide that for us as far as shipping is concerned. Yeah, thank you for offering. And that's pretty cool that you have those restaurants. So we might, I don't really want to. Let's look at underwater base. And underwater base is coming up. And it has 1 restaurant and level 5. So this is Michael's restaurant that we were looking at. The big restaurant has a big dinner area, and then it has like a day area right here. We could do Michael's restaurant. Corinne is, let me see how far away Corinne is. So see, we're talking about a restaurant right here, and Corinne is over here. So it would be like them going into town to go to Corinne's restaurant, which is a level 5 Cavern restaurant. And hold on, small patches of green, little spots for berries for decoration. Berries have thorns, flowers, and any plant of your wish, like back in the Sea Brigade, but more overhanging. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. And that would be a fun thing to do. And yeah, but we don't actually need the earth. We have it right now. However, when we have a delivery, when we have enough things to exchange, that it makes sense to spend the fuel, we will accept earth from you. Because of course we're underwater. So we'll happily accept ground as an exchange for something when the time comes. So thank you very much. That would be good. I don't know that I want to. I wish there was a second restaurant. The other restaurant is my Urban Birch restaurant. And I don't think it's going to work well here. It usually works well when we have a long corridor. Let's go to it for a second. Monster to Mermaid. And, oh, we're doing Minecraft today. Monster to Mermaid restaurants. So I have the Frozen restaurant, and that's Mauricio's. That's also what I would put here if I was going to. So you see it opens, we could open it on both sides. Oh, but we don't have to. But see where the door is? Do we have room? Let me see if we want to. This would probably be the better restaurant to use because it's simple. Let's turn it this way. Let's see if the door is on this side. It is not turned around. The door is on this side. Now, this is another one of these 2 doors in places with 3 doors. But let's come to here and let's bring this down till it matches right here. That looks like it's at the right place. Yes. See this part right there? And so where is it? Wow. Look at that. We can actually put this here. Is it the best use of space? Yes. See this magma field here is part of the ores smeltery. So that actually puts it in a pretty decent location, setting it right here. And it's not longer, look at this. It's not longer than this. It's, oh, this is nice. This is excellent. So yeah, this is what we're going to put here. And then we can open this whole side up to this area right here after this is built. After that is a full level 5. This is only a level 1 right here. And so, but this has to be a level 5 because this is not meant to be built underwater. So it is connected directly to this part right here. And we'll put, we probably have to support that, put some support on this edge here on both sides of that, and have that be supported. This is going to be supported under here. We'll put some support under that since they are off the ground. And that's a nice place for the restaurant to be. And so, yeah, it's orange, but we can do different things with it. Let me see here. Yes. And Mr. Villager is saying, yes, I know, we all know. That's why they have adapted protection, and certainly you can improve it by adding those walls of glass of mine to something. I missed something there. Maybe when things turn to the better and perhaps we move beyond the survival and thrival. I like that, survival and thrival. Survive and thrive, yes. Yes, it was a play on words once again. Being sincere, you've always liked those greenhouses. Their concept by itself is pretty cool, and you hope someone will make... Ooh, that might be interesting. Oh, I like the idea. So Mr. Villager talked about greenhouses. Let's put this here. So we're looking at it, and it is constructed. So this is here. Uh-oh, we lost some salmon. I lost one of the salmon. Where'd it go? I don't want it to be wasted. Poor thing. He was too close to the build, and he got crushed. Okay, so we've got this here. Now this is where the kitchen is, right here. But this area here, this would actually be quite interesting if we just set this in the middle of something. Let me look at a greenhouse for a minute. And so let's go to underwater base. And there it is. And let's come to decorations. No. Horticulture, farms. No. Infrastructure, fields. The arboretum. Let's look at something for a minute. We have a huge arboretum. We have this huge arboretum right here. See that square? Let me see what happens if we move it into this section right here. So we have some warmth here because of the magma. That would help with the warming this greenhouse right here. This greenhouse would be one of the ones that goes down. Stop. That goes, if we have something, people would be walking down to it. I don't know that I have a way. Let me look and see if we want to put this, if this will work in some kind of way. Now it's overlapping this part right here a lot. So if we move this beyond there, this house is fine. It would mean that we wouldn't be able to bring anything else. Let's do the level 5. Level 3, it's a decoration. Let's raise it up and let's see where Jelly. Hello, Jelly. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Technical difficulties. No, that's no fun. So remember, we moved that over a little bit, and now it's crossing into this area. Hold on for a second. Let's move this out. Remember, the restaurant is sitting right here, so we can't have it sit over top of the restaurant because it'll make the hut block go away. So where is the entrances? These aren't entrances here. That's not an entrance. Hold on. We're looking for the stairs. So there's, I don't see any stairs. Hold on a sec. Are they inside that? It might be inside this piece. How much time? Oh, Jelly, I'm sorry. I'm glad you made it, though. I'm glad you are. Do you want to discuss the technical difficulty you were having? Do you want to talk about it? If you don't, no worries. And let's look here and see. I'm still looking at where the restaurant is. So see, that's the restaurant right there. This is the restaurant right here. If I can fit the restaurant into the corner of this building, because these buildings are rounded. See that part right there? I might be able to, but I don't think so. This one's too big and it's not going to fit here nicely. We don't have enough room yet here. On this side where the composters are, I'm not sure that I want to do a separate park. I was trying to do something to go with the restaurant. So let's use the smaller one. Infrastructure, fields, there we are, and Arboretum 1. And level 3, and way smaller. So we're not going to have any problem fitting this in. The question is, how do I want it to fit? So we can see that's a window, but this is the doorway, and there's only one doorway, and it's facing that way. Which is correct. So let me come here. We can do with this doorway what we did with the other arboretum that we have, and put it down so that this is the hallway right here. See the hallway? And have a hallway here with the arboretum on the other side. There's not enough room. There's not quite enough room to do that. This is a level 5 already, and we can have these come up to there. I would need to be able to open this up and see where this is. This is not in the right place to do this. I'm not going to be able to use this kind of park, the underwater park. I'm not going to be able to use this. I'd like to, but I'm not going to. Yeah. I'd like to put a park there, but I'm not going to be able to put this one. I thought I could do like we did with Mauricio's restaurant and actually have an arboretum here and then have that arboretum be able to stretch into the restaurant. But the restaurant is right here. We can't move this over any farther because of the magma. That doesn't sound right. Am I messing that word up? Vincentius, magma isn't a word anymore. Am I mispronouncing it?
No.
I'm having that thing from Ted Lasso. Magma is not a word.
Semantic satiation.
Semantic satiation. I am having that. Magma. Nope, it's not a word. So see where this is right here? This is where the brick for the stove is. So we can't have the doorway be there. We could put it at the end, but then it's in the kitchen. And so, yeah, semantic satiation is what they call it when is a term to is the name of what happens when you say a word and it doesn't mean anything anymore. It doesn't sound like it's actually a word when in fact it is. And that's what happened with magma. It's like, no, 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 that's not right. It's still not right. It's not a word. So yeah, so if we put something here, it would have to be something different. What do we have? What do we have that we could put on the back side of this to expand? Uh-oh. Franklin, you're not waiting to be fed, are you? Oh my gosh. I totally remember that thing where you can't put a restaurant in because they'll go to it immediately. Yeah, well, Franklin wants to try out the new restaurant that doesn't even have a... How did you even get here? How'd you even get into this restaurant? That's scary. Yeah, it's connected right here. But what in the world? And we're going to have this part open up right here. Is it wet in here? Of course it is. There's a source block in here. Let's get rid of the source. Goodness sakes. In Portuguese, you have a ton of that? Yeah? And let's take that away. Uh-oh, the chimney. You're kidding me. The chimney is open? Did I forget that the chimney was open? Oh, the furnace piece is missing. F-U-R-N. Let's put this piece in right there. Should I be on the outside or the inside when I do this? Let's come here and put the furnace right there, and that should close up the water. Okay, Franklin, I don't even know how you got over here. You shouldn't be here, and yet you are. So because Franklin is here and he's starving, we are going to have a restaurant owner immediately. Franklin, there aren't even any lights on in here. What's wrong with you? Okay, let's get a light.
I have a craving for some baked potatoes.
Wait, I'm wearing a helmet. I'm wearing one of Atticus's helmets. Ooh, that tells me I have to go look at Atticus. I've got a light on me. Let's just for right now, let me put a light in the kitchen. Let's put a light here and a light here. So the kitchen is lit. Let's come over here and we can have a light here and a light there, just for right now. And now I've got to find somebody to run this restaurant. And what are they going to serve? This is a good thing. Let's look and see. I have that panel. I don't want to lose some things. We can leave these here. Let's come here and see who we have. So these are our students, Cadence and Michaela. Now Michaela's mother is a beekeeper and her father is a baker. So her having a restaurant is not that far-fetched. She's got an 8 and a 7. Let's look at Raquel. Look at this. Raquel wants to own a restaurant. Aww. So she was a concrete mixer. But she doesn't want to do that kind of mixing. She wants to mix food. We're going to hire her here. We are. We're going to hire her right here. Now there's Zaria and Everly, but Raquel, look at that. So Raquel is going to be here. Hi, Daniela. Daniela's coming to get something to eat too. She's the ore smelter. So now let me see what Raquel is going to serve. This is a smeltery area. Let's do definitely a stew trencher. We can't do schnitzels, they're made with pork. This is the only pork dish, and we don't have any pigs. We can do lamb stew, which is hearty. We're looking for some hearty stuff for them. We could do the soup, the borscht. We can do that. And if we wanted, we could do pizza over here. We already have people doing stuffed stuff, or we could do the stuffed pita, and with the stuffed pita, the hummus. We can do that. Now, I think one of these, either the hand pie or the stew trencher, is actually, let's look, hand pie, and the hand, no, I have to do it over here and see how it's made. Hand pie. Let's see if it's the one that has meat. So it has meat, and the stew trencher is the one that's vegetarian. Right, so we have a vegetarian meal right here. Let's come here. We have the stew trencher, we have lamb stew, we have borscht, we have pita and hummus. We might want one more meat meal. We could either do mutton or steak. Why don't we do a steak dinner here, and let's go to the next part. Let's do baked salmon here, and we're going to do pepper hummus, and we could go the way and serve pastas, because we only have one place serving pasta. If we do that, I would take these off and let them serve plain pasta here, and tomato pasta and veggie quiche, of course, for breakfast. And I think I like that. Let's do kebabs. That'll be fun. And let's do polenta with kebabs. That'll be interesting. Grits. That's grits. And spicy grilled. Nobody's doing the spicy grilled chicken. So we'll do those. And we could have some breakfast food. So for breakfast, we could have yogurt and berries. Yogurt and berries. Yogurt with berries. Let's do that for breakfast. I have quiche and yogurt with berries for breakfast. We can do one of the breads. Let's do muffins. All right, so there is the full recipe, the full area for her. She hasn't come yet. She might not be able to find it. We might have to go find her and bring her here. Or she might be saying goodbye to everybody and moving, because she was living in the dorm. Now remember, she was living in the dorm, and now she's back. She's going to be back to living by herself in this area. Let's come over here and see who's over here. Let me see if she would like to live with someone here. Let's see who's here. This is Daniela and Franklin living together, and they are 23 blocks away from Raquel, so that she can live in this neighborhood here. Who lives here? And this is Mauricio and Fatima living here. Let's come over. That's the doctor and the shepherd. And here is Yale. Interesting. And over here is Jameson. Now, this is an interesting idea. Why don't we have them share an apartment to start out? And then if she doesn't like him, she can move into the next apartment building when it's open. But let's go up and make sure about the beds. So, yep, there's an extra bed. So this is how this is going to work. If she doesn't like him, she's going to sleep in this bed. If she likes him, she'll come over and sleep here. What's the matter, Jameson? You're hungry. Everybody's starving. So this is going to be nice having a new restaurant in this area that's very close. And Raquel is going to move in here. To add a glass part to the restaurant for more seats. I'm going to do more than add glass. What I want to do is add a park. I want to add a park area, and I would need to look at parks, and I don't have time. Oh no! I'm out of time for today. That is a full 3 hours right there. And so when I come back, I'm going to do that. I want to put a park on the other side of this restaurant so that they have a place where they can go out. But for now, we do have Raquel here, and we do have a menu for her, and all the citizens are tucked in. That means that Raquel is sleeping in her new apartment. And let's come over here. Or she's sleeping in her old apartment. So let me look for a second and see if she moved in here with Jameson. Let me come up and let's look and see. Now, I wouldn't be surprised. They're just meeting each other. So, nope, she is not here. She is still moving out of her old apartment, and so she slept there. She only just found out that she's going to be a restaurant owner, and they probably wanted to throw a party for her. And like that. Oh, poor Jelly Bean. I'm so sorry, Jelly Bean. Jelly Bean isn't responding, so I think that means that she was still having some problem, a technical difficulty, and I'm sorry to hear that. I'm going to, this is dripping. Let's come over to all of these areas need working on, but this isn't dripping, so we're just going to come here so that I can say goodbye. Yeah, she didn't make it. I know. So, thank you everyone who's watching today. Mr. Villager, thank you for being in chat. And I know, I really appreciate you staying, even though there weren't a lot of people to talk to. And, so yeah. Jelly, hopefully by Tuesday things will get worked out. We'll check in with Jelly Bean on Discord and see what was going on. Scroll a little. I could give you the perfect glass roof for it all. Yeah, show me. Send me a picture on Discord so that everyone can see it. And definitely, yeah, I'd like to see it. That might be a really cool idea. In the meantime, we might on Tuesday look at some new places. But yes, definitely send me a picture, Mr. Villager. I always like your ideas. On Tuesday, I am going to have a new schedule. I'm going to do the YouTube the same time, but the Twitch is moving to late night. So we're going to do Twitch from 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. on Tuesday. And this Tuesday is going to be the first one. Yeah, no worries. That's okay. We're both going away, and there's plenty of time between now and Tuesday. So, which is when I'll be back on YouTube. And the Tuesday is going to be later. It's going to be like either 4 to 7 or 3 to 6, depending. I think it's supposed to be 4 to 7. I'm not looking at my schedule right at this moment. So thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was quiet and peaceful and enough for you. I hope it was a voice in the room for those of you who needed one. This is Drone Hands music that we are hearing in the background, and he is an electronics musician and artist who is on bandcamp.com, who is on Discord, he's on Twitch, and he's on YouTube. And yes, I am pressing him because he has been very generous with allowing me to use his music. I am a patron on Patreon, but he deserves much more. So yeah. So Drone Hands, the links are in my YouTube comment area or about area, and you can see them there. And we're going to listen to Vincentius Primus. Now, Vincentius just put the end piece, the whole end piece, on bandcamp.com under Excitable Me is the name of the project that he is doing. Is called Excitable Me, and you get to hear the entire song. We're only going to play a portion of it right now.
It's in the Discord.
And oh yes, and the link is in the Discord for Monster to Mermaid. Come join me. Here we go. This is Vincentius Primus playing guitar, and this is his music, his piece. And here we go. Bye for now, everyone. Bye, Mr. Villager. Bye for now, people. Bye for now. Here we go.